So how's it? Welcome to my vlog today. It's raining out there and I'm going to go for a surf. But while I'm doing it, I was just thinking about the fact that it's nearly Christmas, so I thought I would do a vlog around Christmas. So one day when I was a child, I said to this adult, I said, "Happy Christmas." And the adult said to me, "It's not Happy Christmas, it's Merry Christmas and Happy New Year." And I, kind of thought, well, yeah, I get what you're saying, but really, I mean, it's amazing really how people can kind of mess up the whole kind of Christmas thing, if you think about it. We did a video with some kids around Christmas a few years ago in our church, and we interviewed them, and this one kid was talking about Father Christmas, who was obviously married to Merry Christmas, and they had a baby called Jesus. They had the baby Jesus. So it's quite crazy how things can get mixed up in the mind of a child, and then we as adults can kind of get more technical about these kind of things. Oh, it's only raining, my word. Hey, normally Durban's drivers are crazy lunatics. For the most part, people are driving very slowly. I mean, that guy's not using his indicators, but... So here I am, I'm sitting in my car, in the car park here at the beach. And really, it's pretty hectic out there, and I'm probably not going to be able to go to surf. But I am kind of waiting for a lull in the rain, because I'd love to show you the surf conditions. Where the charts are all showing like 3 kilometers per hour wind and kind of a flat sea. Well, the wind's pumping a bit and the sea's kind of on its head. But anyway, just getting back to this Christmas thing, Christians also can kind of get this thing a little wound up a little bit about it. So there are people who feel that the 25th of December is not the actual day of the birth of Jesus, and we don't have a record of the actual day. He was probably born in the spring, and they kind of say it's a pagan festival, and so they don't celebrate Christmas. I've written a blog about it. I kind of get what they're saying. The link to that blog will be in the description below. Our commercial will also have got a little bit confused around Christmas. They have felt pressure from people who, if you say to them Happy Christmas, or they put Happy Christmas signs and banners in their shop windows, they're going to be offending people who aren't Christians, and so they kind of take away the word Happy Christmas and they use the word Happy Holidays. And I think that's also quite ironical, don't you? I mean, the word holiday comes from the word holy day, and so when you say Happy Holidays, you're actually saying Happy Holy Days. So that's our world today can be a little messed up on stuff like that. It's not really important. What's really important is that we celebrate the birth of Jesus on Christmas Day. But I want to get a little more into that in just a minute, but I think I'm getting a lull, so I'll come back. I'm telling you, it's wet. This is a big adventure. Man, get back into the car. Go to sit home. Boy, I'm soaked, man. Okay, well, I wanted to show you the conditions out there, and as you can see, not pleasant and certainly not conducive to taking the old surfboard out there and going surfing. And I'm also huffing and puffing, and I ran 20 yards. So, yeah boy, old and slow. Okay, alright. So I want to read this verse. It's talking about these wise men. It confirms to me and helps me to really understand the incarnation, the eternal enduring truth about the birth of Jesus, in spite of what everybody thinks and says and all the political elements that go around it. But it comes from Matthew chapter 2 verses 1 through 2. He says, Jesus was born in Bethlehem in Judea during the reign of King Herod. About that same time, wise men from the eastern lands arrived in Jerusalem, asking, "Where is the newborn King of the Jews? We saw his star as it rose, and we have come to worship him." When they saw the star, they were filled with joy. They entered the house and saw the child with his mother Mary, and they bowed down and worshipped him. Then they opened their treasure chests and gave him some gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Isn't that a cool verse? Anyway, let me get going and we'll talk about that. I love that verse in Matthew. The fact that these wise men, you know, they journeyed, they risked their lives, they crossed an expanse to go and see this baby Jesus, this Messiah that was being born. I remember there was this bumper sticker, kind of a cliche, that said that wise men still seek him. Now I realize that's kind of corny, but it really is quite true, isn't it? I thought to myself, you know, you don't have to know everything to believe in something. Take flight, for example. You don't have to know everything about flying and everything about aeroplanes. You kind of know that if there's enough power, this aeroplane is going to go into the sky. And it's the same with Christmas. It's the same with Jesus. You don't have to know everything about him to believe in him. And as we kind of reflect on these things at this time of the year, it really can be quite encouraging. Okay, so after not getting my surf in, before I finish my little talk, I'm going to get some coffee. Well, I'm back after the rain. Still raining like crazy out there, still no surf. And anyway, I'll finish my little chat once I've put everything back. Hello. Christine, she's practicing for Christmas Day. Can you hear her singing? Like an angel, man. Well, it's raining like crazy and it's out of control, so I wasn't surfing.
Is the sea out of control?
Where's your coffee? You're going to have to heat it up. Oh, well, excited.
Excited to see you, have been hard.
The thing with Christine, I want you to know, she didn't know the camera was on. That was purely spontaneous. I mean, she was delighted for me to bring that coffee home, and I mean, did you see, like, I scored like major points there. I'll show you a degree. Yeah, anyway, so yeah, getting back to my wise men and these gifts that they brought, gold, frankincense and myrrh. They were kind of a prophetic gift in the sense, gold representing that Jesus wasn't just going to be the King of the Jews, but ultimately the King of Kings. The frankincense is the aroma, the essence of who Jesus was and what the message that he's bringing. He's bringing this refreshing aroma into people's lives. And the myrrh was prophetic around the embalmment of Jesus in his death and his resurrection. So as we enter into this Christmas season, my invitation to all of us really is just to kind of pause and to reflect on this incredible intervention that these wise men somehow in their seeking of the stars and coming out of a world that is not too dissimilar from ours, a world that is filled with violence, filled with discrimination. They were looking for a savior. They were looking for someone who's going to right the wrong and bring redemption to humanity. And I hope that as you look at this coming Christmas season that you're entering into, that you too would find a redemptiveness, that you too will seek to bring some kind of gift into the world in which we live. And I'm not talking about a material thing, I'm talking about just the heart of love and the heart of peace and the heart of joy as we kind of celebrate these things around Christmas. I'm probably going to do another vlog before Christmas comes, but I hope that you've enjoyed this particular vlog. If you have, I'd love you to subscribe to my channel, make a comment below, and see you next time. So God bless you.